talent here. And yes, Lukademus is a Sheik, as I should have known. Yeah, this is going to be a little tough for Static, based off my understanding of these players, mostly based off the seeding. Lukademus is a very solid Sheik. Got the punish game down. That's in the spacing matchup. You just got to get your punish game and your edge guard game down. You can go a long way. Not to say he's a slouch in neutral, but you don't really get to talk about neutral when we've got tech chases up to 70% on the screen. Ooh, that is always infuriating. When you get the, I mean, it's a good option. Edge guarding with forward tilt when you don't really have a lot of time. It can cover Firefox and side B. And the thing is, most people hold in to the stage while they're recovering. So it'll set up often for Sheik's other aerials. But Static got back on stage, cleaned up Lukademus' stock. And now is here even stocks, but a very high percent. Sheik can struggle to kill Fox. I mean, every character struggles to kill Fox sometimes, because the combination of fast fall and light lets them DI a lot, but live to high percents. But honestly, when Sheik has the most trouble in this matchup is at this 0%, at low percent. Because stuff like that can be crash canceled. That back air, it was pretty low, so it's frame tight, but if you run and grab a lot of Sheik's aerials at this percent, they have to be spaced almost perfectly not to get punished. But Lukademus gets a little gimp. I don't remember what happened. There might have been a SD air dodge, but either way, this is a mountain to climb for Fox, and he will be plummeting down the mountain instead of climbing it for a Game 1 victory for Lukademus. Lukademus. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. And we have Static P. The P has been removed. Oh, it's just Static now. If anyone saw that, that'd be great. Otherwise, I just sound insane. Okay, let's switch to Falco. I am interested by this. The Static has always played Fox versus me. I also play Falco. Oh, well, that is not what you want after making a character switch. At least it's best of 5. I'm just finding out from the top right of the screen. So you can at least give the Falco another attempt if that SD is pivotal, but it doesn't seem like it. Seems like he's fighting right back. Could even up the game with an edge guard, but a little tough to edge guard Sheik there. People talk about it like it's a flowchart, but there are a lot of little nuances in the recovery that make it hard to really iron out. But yeah, I didn't know Static had a Falco. Makes sense. Spaces often dual main or at least have a competent other spacey. I agree that Falco can be better against Sheik. I think it's very dependent on the level of play. But it can definitely be frustrating for Fox, and the lasers and the combos can be a little easier from the Falco side. So I like the attempt, especially on FD. You really get to lock down Sheik in the corner, as we're seeing. And then out of the corner, Sheik's options are pretty limited, you know, as limited as any characters. You got roll, jump, and dash through, pretty much. Dash through or attack out of the corner. And what Static wants to do is just lock down Sheik and kind of back air. But we're not going to talk about Falco's game plan at all. Well, I am talking about it, but it's not very relevant because Sheik is cleaning up. Yeah. The problem with Sheik in the corner is sometimes she doesn't have to get out. She can just stay there, get a grab, get a combo. She's one of the best characters in terms of invincibility, and just the fact that she has a large shield really helps. I guess it's not best of 5. The stream lied to me. Unless the TO intervenes. Yep. The TO has informed them it's 3 out of 5. So if Static had a counterpick stage he wanted to go to, but it was banned, I assume Stadium was banned if they ended up going to FD. So we might see Stadium, which is always fun. Here at Xanadu, we have transformations. Not my preference, but I think they're fun for the stream to see. But yeah, 2-0. Lukademus right now. And we will see if we get a Falco or a Fox pick here at Game 3. Fox did better. Fox definitely did better. But they both felt like they were grasping at straws a bit. The game sound indicates Fox versus Zelda. So that's a terrible matchup for Zelda. Gonna be tough for her unless she holds down A right at the beginning. That really helps the matchup. I like both the outfits we see on display here. Rugrats, very clean. Whatever Lukademus' shirt is, it's got a nice style to it. And we heard Falco, then Fox. I believe, yep, here's Fox on Yoshi's. Ah, maybe this was the band stage when they thought it was 2 out of 3. Who knows? Either way, dropping an up throw combo is not what you want to see. When Fox hits an up throw onto a platform tech chase, you should at least be covering one of the tech options. And that can be big money for Fox. Up air, up air. Sheik is terrible in the air. It's one of her biggest downfalls as a character is she struggles to get to the ground. So the only way Static is going to win is by popping her up and getting some combos there. On Yoshi's, you can kill off the side pretty quick. You can always shine spike, but really going to need some up airs. Not seeing them. Down tilt and air is surprising to me. Definitely commentating from the perspective of the spacey, but that's all my simple spacey mind can do. I look at the screen and follow one character. And when I play, I follow my own character. People keep telling me, like, you're supposed to look at the other character, or like somewhere in between. Impossible for me. I've gone this far looking at Falco all day, so I think I'll continue. Lots of cool movement coming out from Lukademus on these platforms. Honestly, the best thing about Melee is wave lands around platforms. Could probably watch Amsa do whatever he does for an hour straight. And it is a little easier on Yoshi's because of the layout. You can get up there from the ledge, most characters, and then they kind of just slide right into each other. Oof, that was a big moment for Static to even up this game. But now it looks like, looks like the players are tossing big openings back and forth. We'll see who clinches up the next opening. But lots of big extensions. No one camping. Hard to camp here on Yoshi's, but both players are committing big, aggressive dash attacks repeatedly from Lukademus. You know, he's trying to interact because he thinks he's got the upper hand in these interactions, which is fair. Up 2-0, up 3 stocks to 1. I would run at the guy too. Back air sets up for an edge guard. Gonna edge hog. Could have up smashed, but doesn't matter because there was no Omps attack. Oof, that is a tough one. If you get caught shield dropping into an up tilt, you're gonna take multiple hits of the up tilt and be in a bad frame situation for another follow-up. That's what Sheik's normally looking for. Up tilting below platforms. Ooh. And that will be it. Valid attempt from Static, but in the end he falls to Lukademus, and that was the losers. So that is his tournament. Lukademus moves on to quarters. Loser something.